transformative. This is transformative because how often do you get to see yourself in conversation? How often do you get to see how you move, how you use your mouth, how you move your eyes, how you move your head, how your body moves, how your voice. I mean, even hearing your voice, and all the tonations in voice. I mean, that's really powerful to be able to see that, because what I'm seeing in the video is what other people are seeing. I mean, granted, everyone has their own perception, but how often, like I said, how often do you get to see how you use your face? It may not be as intimidating as you might think, because what might be keeping you away is what you can't see. And what might be keeping other people away is what you don't want to look at. But if you look at it, then you can know what to change. The thinking about the doing it is always worse than the actual doing it. You know, because I'm not just in front of the camera, I'm interacting with you, and you're fully engaging me, so I don't have a whole lot of space to worry about what I look like. You know, and that's key. You know, because it's not what I look like, it's what are the issues here? And what am I doing with my eyes? What am I doing with my mouth? What kind of tonation in my voice? I wouldn't be so engaged if you weren't so engaged. Even if I was going to get self-conscious, it's not going to happen because there's more important things to do. There's things that come up and issues I want to talk about, and I not only get to talk about them, I get to see my response to them. So that's really valuable, to see how I'm responding to it. Am I saying I'm not mad but I look mad? You know? And if I'm trying to cultivate a friendship with someone, and what I'm saying is not what I'm appearing, is not how I'm appearing, then yeah, it's going to be tough going. But if I can get the two together, like what I'm saying is what I'm also expressing visibly, then that makes life so much easier. So just, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. What has really helped a lot was for me to see how I use my eyes, my facial expressions, how I use my head in talking, how I turn my shoulders, how I look in the camera or not look in the camera, what I look like when I'm smiling or when I'm not smiling, when I'm laughing, when I'm really being really grim about something, and how that really sets a stage for something, and how that creates a mood and how it influences. I mean, I can see the difference in my energy levels, and how I can imagine how that affects other people. I mean, the reason that I came was because I was having poor, very discouraging relationships with other women. And I found out that I gotta smile. And that makes all the difference. And how am I gonna see myself smiling in conversation except if I'm on video? I know, so this has been tremendously helpful.
Can you give a quick example of something in your life that has changed?
Oh, wow. People are being nicer to me. The person that I wanted to dance with at dance for years and years danced with me, asked me to dance. I started going to a women's group, and I expected to be not invited back. But since I was doing this video feedback work, when I first started going, I was able to remember what I learned from the video sessions, and they invited me back, and now they're including me in the group. I just don't need to be as verbally emphatic, I mean, because it carries in my face, and when I'm emphatically expressing something, it's going to show in my face, and my eye contact and my eye movement. It's there. It can't really mistake it for anything else. You know, I'm being emphatic, so I don't need to be really emphatic in my tone, because it's already there, and I don't need to knock people over. doing this video work has allowed me to get the tools that I need to have more of what I want in relationships with people. Yeah, really.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you're one of the only few people doing this, because it's I think it's so much in pace with our visual culture, our fast-paced culture, our technological culture. You know, I mean, you can sit and talk with someone, but this delivers. I mean, this is like double the. You get twice as what you expected. You get both sides of yourself. You get to hear yourself. You get to see yourself, and you get to talk about what you want to talk about. So it's a very full spectrum modality. Yeah, you get double your money. Yeah, you don't need chewing gum. I mean, I could go to a talkie and we'll just wrestle back and forth with content, you know, for hours and hours and hours. But what's really, really helpful about the video mirror feedback is that we're dealing with the visual, the presentation, the body language, the eye movement, the facial expressions, and that is so powerful in communication and makes such a difference to people, which I've learned over the past 4 weeks that I've been working with you, is that, I mean, the world has basically just turned around on me because I'm using much more effective body language and facial expressions, and that's been very, 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 very powerful in changing. It's an energetic thing. You just have an air of being really supportive. I can't explain it. You know, because I know when a woman's not being supportive. I know that by heart. But you have a way of being extremely just right there. You have this non-judgmental, like we're here now, and let's work with what here we have it now, just right here. Yeah, and that's very powerful. That's very powerful.